Okay, I'm back. Oh my god, this game is just incredible. It's so incredible, dude. I don't know what happens next. I thought the suicide spoiled everything, but holy crap, no. Suicide did spoil something, but what is happening with the game? Whatever, let's keep going. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. For some reason, I did a poem even when I wasn't asked to do so. I'm more comfortable. No, I am not more comfortable, thank you. Usual scene. Hey. Hi, Yuri. Where is Natsuki? But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. Oh, she's here, cool. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little bit extra sensitive. Because it was our first time sharing poems. Or Sayori wasn't there to stop it from escalating. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you, baby. I had already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. I'm such a nice guy, wow. Wow. Pony, such a nice guy. Don't say those words so frankly. They make me too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around then. Oh. Sorry, what am I saying right now? I just... Hey, what have you guys seen Monika? No. Where is she? Man, she's late probably, because she was late last time too. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. No, I haven't seen her. Yuri is clearly taken back by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Wow. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Whoa. Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Natsuki, are you okay? Did you not... You were crying. What? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure there was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? What do you mean? You ran off crying. But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Ha 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 ha. I think she's happy because I choose her in my poem. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ha ha ha. Well, you're kinda weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Hey guys, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. No. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Ha 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 ha. What took you so long anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ha 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 ha. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring. I must have not heard it. Piano. You play the piano. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I've been practicing the piano. Still, must require a lot of dedication. I'm impressed. Thanks, Yuri. Take a look at my butt. You should play something for us sometime. Haha, that's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Pony. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Huh? Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Just the fact that Natsuki doesn't remember anything bad happening when she ran off crying and they had a really big, evil quarrel. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Pony. Since your compliment put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together. I mean, in the club? I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book to me. I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What's the story about anyway? Okay, let's go over here. Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled The Portrait of Markov. Ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover, Illuminati. It's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there turn into killing machines. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... dark. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that the dark turn came from nowhere. Oh. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Pony? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside. But her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at the life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. That's a pretty not cool thing to say. Okay, then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Holy crap, dude. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I have this problem. I have some problem with Natsuki because you know that I like her more. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly what? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all, heh. Oh yeah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Wow, what happened? Are you okay? You became black and red and then you're okay. But I don't want to read with you, I want to be a Natsuki. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Oh, yeah, are you sure? Apprehensive. I'm sorry, it's not that I don't want you to. Just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see, just help me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what she means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. She's looking at me, right? I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Oh, she likes to read what I'm reading. I'm sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of... Yuri, excuse me? What were you saying? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, ha 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 ha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Oh, that's so close. I suppose. I close my own copy. Lean in a little bit. I use my right hand to hold the book open. This will be hard to turn the page. Oh, this looks very familiar. Ah, I do the same with my right arm. We're gonna flip pages. I center the page and she grabs it. I turn the page and she slides it under her thumb. But in holding it like this, we are super close. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Not really, but sure. What? Turn the page. Sorry. I got distracted because this is really creepy, dude. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me. So I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Turning pages in timid exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, and she grabs it. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Uh-oh, she's going crazy. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things he says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind, we didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. I like how she keeps her mouth open. Ha 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 ha. Yuri, are you okay? What? Yuri's been a little fidgety spinnery ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri rushes out of the classroom. Okay. Goodbye. Pony? Did something just happen just now? No. Why? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Not really. She's thirsty? For water? No, I can't. Sorry, I don't know. Are you worried about her? No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Well, not really. Nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Ha ha ha. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. If you say so. Why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? What? Wait for Yuri, please? She might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it into my bag. Oh, I wonder. I'll show Monica my poem. Hi, Pony. How's the writing going? Pretty good. You'll take that. It's not bad. I'm happy that you're happy. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. You will come up with a masterpiece soon. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for her today? Sure, here you go. It's for Natsuki. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Pony. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? No? That's no way. What are you talking about? I picked everything that Natsuki likes. What are you talking about, Monica? Are you serious? I chose everything that Natsuki likes. Imagery and symbolism, what are you talking about? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spent so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. Dude, I wrote for Natsuki, not her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back! Did I miss anything? Not really, just the fact that my poem that was meant for Natsuki somehow became for you. That makes no sense. I wanted Natsuki. We all started sharing our poems with each other. Oh, already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Okay, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. It feels different. Save me. The colors they want, bright, beautiful colors that's missing flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating. I can't see that. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. That does not sound good. I don't want to scroll down, but fine. Delete her. No, please. Playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. It feels like she wants to stab Natsuki in the chest. This poem does not look the same. I must say this poem is poorly written. It's missing many letters in the words. And it's not very nice. And delete her. Did you really write this, Monica? It's kind of abstract, yeah? It's a mild way to put it. You're trying to do what? Never mind, okay. No point in explaining. Actually, there's a... yeah, okay. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. I have a bad feeling about your tip, but go ahead. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision, so make sure you save the game. Don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? I can. Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. Okay, I can hear you. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. This is fine. I will talk to Yuri first because wait. Natsuki should like my poem, but it turned around. If she doesn't like it, then it's some mysterious being. It's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. What do you mean? I wrote it for you. How did it become Yuri? How did my poem become Yuri? This one was as good as the last one. I'll be completely pissed. I wanted to try something a little different this time. No, I did exactly the same thing. I wanted to please you. Find my style right away. This was for you. I wrote exactly the way you wanted it. I think I got 20-0. Like a perfect score for you. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. I found influence from you. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Well, that's because she pulled me away. I wanted to be with you. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Dude, I wanted to go to you, but the game won't let me. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Yeah, that's a pretty good poem. Tebblebly Sublurville Froa, Chiki Vafersindu, Sumaneta Guru. I have a feeling she might die, because this is what Sayori had a similar name and she was dead, so... What happened? Maybe this is Sayori's poem and she's dead, so this was what I see. Maybe there's something like a trick to this. I have to read all the big letters. SSB, no? Skisbe Bible. There's Bible here. IGN, I rate this game an 11 out of 10. I know. This was a great poem, Natsuki. Pony, why didn't you come read with me today? Dude, how? Yuri turned my screen black. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Dude, I want it. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? No. I think you're better off not associating with her. There's nothing I could have done. Yes, I am. Yuri is a sick freak. Who turned off the lights? Well, Yuri likes knives, so that's kind of weird. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. But your eyes and mouth are becoming weird. Okay? You don't hate Meat Pony, do you? Do you hate me? No. Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. What happened to your neck, dude? Alright, Yuri. I think Natsuki has a problem with her neck, and how are you feeling? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. By the way, that was very weird and unexpected, but seriously, dude? Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. This was not for you. I like just holding it. What do you mean? I mean, the poem turned out good. No, it was not for you. It's well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Huh. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. I really do not want to read it, but let's see. You don't have to like it or anything. I probably won't. Okay, this is a wall of text. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, portal to another world, thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic Gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of a god, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of a god, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, and last but not least, breathing wheel, which is the name of this poem. Sure, whatever. Wow, that was nice. It doesn't really matter what's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Oh, that is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. I just really like the way that it writes. I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Haha, that's pretty cool. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Thanks. Yeah, let me see the poem. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. But it says a row. Can I go to the right?